everybody! We made it! Big cheer. Someone put that applause on, please. We've had a few technical difficulties, obviously, but we are now here. And would anyone like to introduce themselves, or are they all so fed up they can't be bothered to
Well, I'm Mari.
And I was supposed to be, and I'm telling everybody where we are at the moment because we've had technical difficulties, to say the least.
I'm Mari. I'm the one who was supposed to be hosting the event and had a huge problems with my computer, with my connection, and then with the Google Hangout itself. So Helen very kindly has taken over today. And Joy.
Hello, I'm Joy, and I'm Pink Oddie.
And hello, I obviously should have introduced myself at the beginning and forgot. I'm Helen from kiddychops.com. We're going today to be talking mainly about the cock-up that was us starting the Hangout. Actually, no, we're going to be talking about TeamHonkl, but we did want to start with a little bit about some of the difficulties that we've had setting it up, because we know you guys are probably new on the scene in terms of Google Hangouts, just like we are, and we are really finding our feet at the moment. So what happened was we were all trying to get into the Hangout, and then Mari's computer just died. Mari, what happened?
Well, I think when you start up your Hangout on air, you open up the Hangout and you are in it, and up comes a lovely little white box and it says invite people. I am so used to working on Google Plus that you put a plus in front of everybody's name. So I was inviting plus Helen Neal, plus Joy Jackson, plus Ali Hodge. But of course it wasn't accepting it, which was really frustrating. It was only giving me circles of people to invite or communities. So I wasn't getting anywhere, and I was talking on Facebook with you guys at the same time, and the more and more getting panicky. Basically, Ali has just informed me it's the only place on Google Plus you don't use the plus. Ta-da! So if you're going to invite people, just put the name in, Ali Hodge, Helen Neal, Joy Jackson, and they should come in. So that's why I couldn't go forward from that box. I couldn't skip the box. I couldn't invite anybody. Although having shared the link with you, you and Joy both managed to come into my Hangout, which was going to be the one that was broadcast. But when it froze, I couldn't have started it on air because I couldn't get to the button because the whole screen had frozen on me, even though we could talk over it. So, yeah.
What I was trying to explain is, like, if you arrange to have a party at somebody's house, you send out all the invites, and then say something happens to your house and you go off to another house, it's like that. So everybody's going to come right to your party, but you're not there. And you
They're going to think I'm really rude.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody's going to
I'll tell you what.
hang out, but you're not there.
Put some wine in there, Mari. No one will care. Maybe with a bit of chocolate as well. I don't know.
Oh dear.
But we've made it, and that's the main thing. We are here, and we have learnt, and that is the point of these things. They are not just for us to have a nice chat, they're also for us to learn a little bit. So hopefully you've learnt as well. So don't use that plus sign. Okay?
I have, and there's just one thing I think we ought to remind the viewers as well, is that we were going to be speaking with Annie Spratt, we were going to be speaking with Penny Alexander and Mummy Barrow, all from TeamHonkl, and we just literally got a message from them 10 minutes ago when all this was happening that they are just running around frantic trying to get ready for tonight, and they cannot make it. So that's going to be a real shame because a lot of people are going to be tuning into what was my Hangout for those people. Ah, gosh.
No, never mind. It happens.
They're not there. And they did say there's going to be radio silence tonight from, I think they get on the plane about 7, and I don't think we're going to be hearing anything until, what did they say, midday, was it? I can't remember now off the top of my head.
Yeah, but I think their first visit, I don't know when their first visit is, but it's almost immediately they get off the plane, so, but it will be around midday, I think.
Wow.
I know. Zombie, basically.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we thought that was stressful, starting this.
I know.
Nothing compared to that. So what is everybody here doing the Team Honk thing? I know, Annie, you obviously, I don't know if you're going to be doing it because of your back.
I've got to see the doctor. I've been doing lots of exercise and I'm doing yoga. I'm hoping to do something, even if I can't actually physically, join in. I'm getting up my stamina, and my legs are absolutely killing me this week. But yeah, this is why I couldn't join in last year for the relay. But we'll see. I'll still be doing something, even if it's just on a social media.
So yeah, everything is important, though, isn't it? We need all those shouts out. And what about you girls? Are you doing the dance-a-thon?
Definitely. Do all our viewers know about the dance-a-thon?
No idea.
Go, Joe. Go, Joy.
We're going to go to Wembley and we are going to dance for 6 hours non-stop.
We're allowed to pee. We are allowed to pee, Joy. Remember?
A certain company sponsored us, so we haven't got to leave the dance floor. You
reckon tell the lady you're going to stop that need? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. We're not going to need to go to the toilet. Just stay where you are. And actually, in saying that, this morning, me and my micro scooter are actually united together when I jumped in the middle of the road and stopped the mail van because 3 mornings I've missed him. So micro scooters are sponsoring me for the minimum amount I need to go and sent me a micro scooter so that I can get fit. So I'm going to use it on the school run to chase after my children. I'm going to get me GoPro on. So,
that's brilliant.
Training video.
Invite Annie, please. Annie's available. Can you invite Annie in?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, hold on.
Just don't use the plus.
You don't use the plus.
Yeah, I haven't done that. I've invited her now.
The dance-a-thon, it's the 8th of March, isn't it? If anyone was interested.
It's Sunday the 8th, isn't it? And it's at Wembley, isn't it? And there are going to be lots of exciting things happening. Not just us dancing, which is probably worth, quite a lot, I'd imagine.
Right. Everybody on
famous people there as well, isn't there?
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, we don't know who yet, though, do we?
No.
Oh, I hope David Williams comes. He's a bit of a comic relief supporter, isn't he? Love David Williams.
He is.
You can see him getting his little groove on. His little dress.
It's probably not enough for him though. Didn't he swim the channel, like dancing for 6 hours? Well,
he went to Kenya a few years ago and he met an orphan, didn't he? And that just really changed everything. And he just said it was the Thames, wasn't it, or something? And he said to him swimming that was just nothing compared to what this little boy goes through like every day. So
I remember that, Joy.
Amazing stuff though, and what was it? John Bishop did that fantastic cycle ride. My husband cycles and he was even in awe. It's amazing stuff that they do for these things, so dancing for 6 hours.
It was Davina last year, wasn't it, who was just running around mountains and all right around the UK, and I would take my hat off to her. Do you remember that?
Yeah, that was what kept me going. Walking in that Mr. Blobby was really hurting.
Have you invited Annie, Helen?
Yes, I have. I've invited Annie Spratt.
Right.
Invite her again.
You sure she's looking for the right hangout?
I've sent her the link, and she should get an invite anyway. Doesn't matter whether she looks or not.
Yeah.
I'm sharing the link for the hangout as well with her. Bear with somebody else. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll come back in a minute.
So they're off to Kenya. And when are they back? On Sunday?
They're doing stuff on Monday, I thought. Because that's when Social Postcard goes out, isn't it?
I thought that went out on Sunday.
Hello! Is she there? Because I can't see you.
That's brilliant.
How's it going? The kettle's just boiled. Anybody wants a cuppa?
Oh, yes, please, Tanya.
Hello.
Hello.
Tell us, lady, how are you?
Oh, I'm tired. I've had a really good day and that, but very excited.
What time are you leaving for the airport?
3.
3 o'clock.
Yeah, the airport full.
And we'll get to the hotel about 1 o'clock tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a little bit.
How long is the flight?
I think how long is the
First
first?
flight's 8 hours.
Right.
A layover in Nairobi, and then 40 minutes for the second one.
Yeah, so it's 8 hours on the plane, but then we get to Nairobi, and it is 3 hours at an airport that just has one cafe
Ugh. Are you taking snacks?
and no Wi-Fi.
Forget the snacks. You can take snacks with you.
So yeah, it'll be good, but it's going to be.
Yeah.
I'm already quite smelly,
Oh,
and we haven't even left.
Have you been sent an itinerary, Annie?
Yeah, we got sent like the final debrief thing last night that we read and kind of went, ooh. It's quite intense, but we still can't tell anyone where we're going.
No, but have you've got cameras, you've got camcorders, have you got GoPros? What's going with you?
Yeah, we've got. Hang on, I've just been given this giant tea cake.
it's a giant chocolate tit.
Wow!
It is like iPhone size. But yeah, no. So I've got like my camera and my Mac. Penny and Tanya have probably got like. Yeah, have you got GoPros? Have you got a GoPro?
Yes.
Have you got a GoPro?
Yes.
Got all the kit.
I don't do video.
Yes.
Are you doing it now?
Yeah. Under duress. What else have you bought?
Anything else? No, that's it, gadget-wise. We're hoping we can get lots of video, and we're feeling, I think, this time we might get just not feel as intimidated by being surrounded by all this chaos, and just really get some great, footage.
We want to get lots of behind-the-scenes
Yes.
stuff, don't we? So
Yes.
that we can come back on Tuesday and say, this is what you saw yesterday, but actually this is it from our point of view, and this is how you get live TV on the BBC. We've got there's somebody tripping over wires, and there's
Yeah, we've been
Here's the
told we
chaos.
can video anything.
Yeah,
so that's
basically.
really exciting.
I quite like the behind the scenes stuff. There's so much stuff that people don't usually see, so that'll be quite cool.
Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, we were talking about the dance-a-thon before you came on, and how everyone's getting fit and getting ready for it. I can see you ladies know your moves. So, how many have signed up? Have we we're still pushing, are we? We still got places.
Yeah, we got to push. We got to keep on pushing. I think.
We've got a cracking team so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely new bloggers who really new to sort of doing anything with TeamHonkl, and people who've done it every year, and it's a real mix, isn't it?
and friends of people.
So,
Yes.
so I think people who joined in last year, like some people joined in with like local Zumba groups and things last year. So it's kind of saying to people, if you joined in with family and friends last year, actually it's less daunting traveling and doing the whole thing. If you're sharing a lift, you're saving money and stuff. So it's kind of getting people to come on en masse is quite good.
Hey, check you out! Check you out! Now, what was I going to say? The first year you did it, you went to the studios and you met Russell Brand. Who could forget that? And last year you bumped into Jonathan Ross and Davina, didn't you?
Year before last.
Year
wasn't it?
before last, yeah.
Year before last. Who was it last year then?
It was slightly different last year. They don't make kind of those live shows every
Oh,
year.
of course. Yes.
Yeah, I think other celebrities have been out during the year, but it didn't coincide with our visit, did it?
Yeah, no. So it's all quite exciting.
And you already know who's going to be with you.
We might do.
There's been rumours.
So how do we get this info?
If I had my way, you'd all know, but I don't. I think it's like when you look at, so when we got the briefing pack, it tells you a bit more of like the political kind of actual side of things where you're travelling out to, in Nairobi especially.
Yeah.
They have kind of kidnappings and carjackings, and it's very much this kind of, it has to be a lot more secure in terms of, who you say is travelling and where you're going to. So it's a bit more. Oh my God, they're dancing. we have got a bit of an exciting thing that we'll be telling you soon about the dance-a-thon. About the dance-a-thon. We might have an official Team Honk dance move
From an official celeb.
From an official celeb, and a couple of celebs may have even maybe videoed something for us. So we might
wow!
some cool stuff. We've got actually an official move that we've been practicing.
Yeah.
And when can we expect to see that?
Is it going to be like the honk bot or something? I don't know.
See that again. Get the phone. Just, Helen, one more time.
Let's do the honk bot. I don't know what
Like everyone's laughing, Sally, and the face of like it was a deadpan. Like do the honk bot, and it was just like
Like Jack's impression.
there's a smile. Like, see you then.
But yeah, there's loads of celebrities. I got to interview Gemma Kearney from Radio 1 last week. That's on A Residence blog at the moment. And she was talking about all the other celebrities who are going to be there on the day and how much, Sarah Cox. And who did you interview?
Oh, Rufus Hound, funny man. You might remember he did that. He dressed up as Cheryl Cole and danced for that.
In the military.
Yeah. They did like a Let's Dance for sport relief. Yeah, it was very good.
So, who else was there? There was Kirsty Allsop.
Fight for Your Love, that was it, wasn't it?
Arlene Phillips, she's involved. There's a few of the Strictly dancers there involved.
Yes.
The person we'll talk about who's on our video because his name hasn't been released yet.
So yeah, there's going to be loads of fun, I think, and lots of different dance styles. It's going to change is it half hour?
Yeah.
So it just sounds really exciting. Gemma said Gemma Kearney had been doing Brazilian dancing.
Oh my God.
Yeah, just like.
One long strip, trying to get in a long line.
Sorry.
Are we going to find that this is actually being filmed and we're going to go like live in front of the nation with this dancing, or is it just who's there, who's going to see it?
Don't tell anybody because it's not official, but Emma Freud did tweet it. It's going to be streamed live on the red button on Sky, so anybody who's at home with Sky will be able to join in and watch what's happening at Wembley.
Fantastic.
Fabulous.
I like the way you say don't tell anyone, this is a live broadcast, yeah?
Tweeted it.
In that case, can I tell them?
No.
Is everybody dressing up? What are you
Whatever.
dressing up as?
Yeah, I'm just like all that time on the plane. Like Tanya gets really bad wind. Airplanes. Not good.
Don't start on me.
Snores. It's not good.
You want to see what Annie does with a banana on the hotel bed?
Anyway,
Do we really?
Yeah. Hold on a minute.
we're all a little bit excited.
We're all a bit hyper.
I think it's going to be a bit of a come down when we do get there, though, because we were reading about some of the projects that we're visiting, and there's a lot of poverty out there. I think it's nearly half of Kenya is kind of below the poverty line. I think that's like $1.25 a day. And I think the hardest project that I'm thinking is going to be visiting the street kids who are orphaned by HIV. So it's like young children who are living on the side, literally on the side of the road and stuff. That's going to be quite.
Yeah, there's been a massive AIDS and HIV epidemic in this area of Kenya. So it's just like 200,000 children kind of orphaned or something.
Oh my goodness.
Statistics just a bit scary, and so we know that those children that we see have been helped, but
Yeah. And I think in the past when we've travelled in Africa, we've seen, you see things on the side of the road, and as you're driving along, that's quite upsetting, and you see these things, but I think finding out more about the story behind it and exactly how many they are is going to be quite. I think it's going to be quite hard.
Yeah.
Very emotional. Very, very emotional.
At the end of the day, we all sit down and we have like a half an hour where it's just everybody just goes and just kind of
Debrief.
do it.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's good.
yeah.
Need to get stuck in now.
Yes.
Well, ladies, wishing you the very, very, very best of luck.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, good luck.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Ali.
Ali.
Thanks for all your support on
Thank you,
Twitter and
everybody.
everything, It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Much appreciated. Now we can go and get somebody's anti-malaria tablets because somebody's left it a bit last minute. There's always one.
Yeah. Slight panic. Nobody can give me malaria tablets, but it's fine. We'll be fine. Yeah, we can get them. Where we're staying is right kind of by, is it Lake Victoria? So it's kind of mosquito haven. It's like, you know, when it's like you're by water, it's even worse, isn't it? It's quite an intense, and like we saw like the hotel room beds, you know, they've all got kind of like mosquito nets around them, whereas the places we've stayed before haven't had that. So it's all geared up to the fact that someone's going to get bitten quite a lot.
Probably you. With your cheesy feet.
I do smell quite nice. I love it. One of us will look like we've got the plague in 3 days' time, like real big blotchy. I'm hoping it'll be Penny, but that's just me.
That's kind, isn't it, Penny? You remember that when you were out there, Penny?
I will.
It's even worse. She's probably the one who's got all the jungle formula anti-mosquito repellent. Like, no, I don't think so.
Yeah. All good? Yeah, all good.
All good.
Yeah. And are you lot dancing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Absolutely.
What sort of moves do you favour, Helen?
Me? Oh God.
Give us a jig. Do the whole.
I'm a bit kind of, you know, the pathetic shuffle kind of, because I'm figuring if you've got to do it for 6 hours, minimal movement is a really important part. So maybe a bit of a hand jive thing, and just a little bit on the feet, not too much.
I think
hours.
The less amount that your feet lifts off the floor,
the better.
I can sway.
Energy. That's my goal.
I'm standing next to Helen.
Joy, what sort of moves have you got?
I like jumping about.
Woo! Ali, you know what's coming now, don't you? You know you have to dance.
Just ignoring you.
She's ignoring you deliberately.
She's like, I've got no sound. I can't hear anything you're saying.
I've muted everybody.
What about you, Mary?
Me, I should be there. Dance moves. I think I'm going to go along Helen's line of thinking, and as much as I don't want to tire myself out too early and then be exhausted for the rest of the day. So
You go too hard.
Yeah. Hey.
Easy. Well, thank you, ladies. I'm going to go and get my Mallarone now and eat my tea cake.
Enjoy and have a lot of fun out there, and have a good time, I suppose the best thing to say.
Thank you.
Yeah. We're going to make the most of it anyway.
Yeah. And stay safe.
Okay.
Bye.
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 Oh my God, how do I get out of here now? I can't even. I'm sitting.
Hang up button, Annie. It's at the top. Go to the top of your screen.
The cross. Just cross it off.
Done.
Hey, we got them in the end.
Okay. Woo!
Well done, Ali, for doing that. Well done.
Well done for getting them in.
Yes.
So we were talking about our dance moves at the end there, weren't we? So is there any kind of dances that you would like to be able to do? Because we're getting a bit of, teaching, aren't we? So maybe dance.
Oh, that's really hard. I'm not a dance person. I like to listen to rock music. And so actual dancing is not, I don't have any rhythm at all. I'm doing this vlog thing, which I'm sort of thinking of incorporating people getting up and doing a dance move of their favourite song. So Yeah, we'll see. I think MC Hammer, that's a good one. Or something like the Macarena. Yeah, something we have to learn to dance.
To go with MC Hammer. You got the gold pants. And I don't mean pants, I mean trousers. I'm not asking about your underwear, Ali. That was a bit forward. Do you have the gold trousers to go with you?
That hang down by your knees.
Not. No, not. I never had them the first time round, thankfully.
So you could be sponsored by a gold pant company.
I'd wear them. Yeah, if anybody wants me to wear gold MC Hammer pants, bring it on. £150. Well, added to the sponsorship. Lovely.
Fabulous. How about you, Joy? Have you got any dance moves that you really want to get to know? You keen to do the Macarena, or do you like a bit of ballroom, maybe?
Oh no, I'm definitely like a popular music, like a bit of a beat. I don't really like routine dances and stuff, so I'm gonna actually find that quite hard. I like just a bit of freestyle, just moving about, quite fast, which would be quite tiring for 6 hours anyway. But yeah.
Maybe that's where your micro scooter will come in handy. You'll be getting used to it. You'll be jumping on and off. You can get that dance move in, maybe. I don't know. The scooter. The scooter move. I don't know. What about you, Mari?
Break dancing.
Of course. Yes.
No way. I just think it's the most ridiculous thing ever. I used to years ago do the aerobic class to music or the step class to music, and I used to really enjoy them. Now I couldn't do that for 6 hours non-stop, but with the new music pumping out and just copying whoever's in the front, that's enjoyable. And if you were to talk strictly, then I think my favourite dance to try and learn would be a tango. I like that.
Argentine tango, maybe, a dance partner. The Argentine tango, maybe?
Yeah, very nice, very nice. But I think you've got to be...
Who would you like to do that with, then? Who would you like from your husband, obviously.
He couldn't dance that. Crumbs. Just trying to think of all the names now. Give me a few names. Not Brendan.
I'm thinking of the people in Strictly, to be honest. There was like Simon, wasn't there?
I never watched it, so I have no idea.
I know dance moves: tango, samba, foxtrot, waltz. My mum used to do all those with me when I was little.
Dirty dancing, does that count?
Oh yeah, like a bit of that. Shame we haven't got Patrick Swayze anymore, bless him.
Yeah, no, of course. That would be fabulous. He was a lovely guy. But yes, as for me, as I was saying, minimum movement is my requirement, because I have actually started training, but my training involves, I haven't run for like 10 years, and then as soon as I realised we had to do 6 hours in Wembley non-stop, I thought, oh, I've got to do some exercise. So I have actually been running recently. But it's kind of running, maybe a little bit of an exaggeration. Walking quick might be more.
I've been going up and down the stairs, and I've been running on the spot, sort of like to get my cardio up. But I think it's probably, like you said, it's a bit too vigorous. I think we just need to practice dancing really and see how that goes, and then have half an hour break.
Moving those hips without actually moving the feet might be.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
A good way of getting it done for 6 hours, I think. But it's, from what the TeamHonkl lady said, it's going to be live streamed.
Get your lippy on.
Right.
Fine. Yeah.
Well, it'll look like somebody out of the by the end of it, because everybody would have been dancing for 6 hours, they've got the makeup on to make themselves look great.
And those headbands, don't you? And the wrist cuffs, so you can just go like that every now and then.
That's the dance move, though, isn't it? You'll be doing this.
Yes.
With wrist cuffs. Or getting the sweat off your brow. Lovely. Yeah, I'll have to say we haven't actually got Sky, so I'm not sure whether we're going to be able to see it, which would be a shame. I'm not sure.
I'm sure it'll end up on YouTube somewhere.
Oh yeah, I never thought of that. You can't do anything in secret, can you?
Not these days.
Video of it somewhere, or someone tweets about it.
Well, there'll be loads of that going on, won't there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. 6 hours. My iPhone, bloody battery will last about 2 minutes. I've got 3 phones.
Battery charger.
It's ridiculous.
You won't need your phone. You'll be dancing.
Yeah.
Really? Do you think I won't be required to put a selfie of myself in a sweaty state after about 2 seconds?
I'm sure the photographers there. Snap, 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 snap.
Lovely.
You already said, just out of interest, who set up their Just Giving page already?
I haven't had the link back.
Yeah.
No, I haven't. I've got to do that too.
My
I'm
cat's joined.
only just over a month, isn't it?
It is, yes. Sorry, my cat's joined. I am not a James Bond villain. He just jumped on my lap. I apologise.
That's okay.
No, I set it up when we first joined, and I haven't actually started touting it yet, and I know I really ought to.
Oh, I've got an email back saying you've set it up and we'll email you when the link's live because it's not live yet, and I haven't had another email. So
I haven't set mine up. Where did you get the link to do that?
on the TeamHonkl page.
Right.
Yeah. Didn't go live until this week. It's only been live for a couple of days.
Okay.
Well, I did it on Monday when it was meant to go, and I haven't had an email since.
Right.
No, nor have I. But if you go into That's Thon group, I think it was Tanya who put the link up.
Right.
Because you've got to have a Just Giving page that's part of TeamHonkl.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't set it up on your own, because otherwise then it won't add to the total, will it? So it's got to be.
Glad I've already got my minimum, so I don't have to panic too much about the fact that
I haven't got my minimum yet, and that's why I'm starting to panic. I need to. Hello.
I think are we done? I don't know.
Yeah,
It was
yes.
half an hour, haven't we? So it's probably a good time to finish there, particularly as my cat clearly wants his lunch. Really. Right
Have a
on.
good weekend, everyone.
It's lovely to see everybody, and we'll hopefully join everybody next week as well. Hope you've enjoyed our chat, and support TeamHonkl this week while they're in Kenya.
Yay!
Bye everyone.